You know, I was just thinking about this. I woke up and I don't know, this is weirdly on my mind, but have you ever read the Gospel of Thomas or familiar with the Gospel of Thomas? In it, I remember in the second paragraph, I believe, somewhere in the beginning. I don't know why I remember this. I don't remember the whole thing. It's not like I remember paragraph for paragraph, but I just remember somewhere in the second paragraph because I grazed through it the other day. Um, Jesus said, God is within us, right? So if we were to encounter each other with the God that's in us, as opposed to the assholes we've become because life has been hard or whatever your reason or cause, if we were to approach each other with just the God part of us, how would you think that'll turn out? Maybe all the division is to keep us from obtaining that very goal. Keep us separate. It's funny because I'm Puerto Rican, but I grew up in East New York, in Bronzeville, in Brooklyn. And wow, most of my life, all my friends were black. And like when I hear this stuff with Fat Joe, and he supposedly grew up with black people also, so I don't understand why he even started this separation between us. And Puerto Ricans are what? Just not descendants, but we're the results of the atrocities of the slave trade which took place. But we still part of that race. We're still black. The black is in us somehow along the way. So that separation is what bugs me out. But on a larger scale, let's say with the people and the division of the races, that's basically the same thing. And all the races, we all have one thing in common. We're all human, period. Everything else is a division of mind and a division which causes strife in life. And it's set up that way. It is set up that way. And not only is it set up that way, we also pass on this hate or like. Whatever we inherit, we think, I guess, we somehow pass it on to our children. And then they become the next in the Lego of life, the next peg in the Lego of life. But division is what separates everybody. And just like the Lego of life, if we was to find that connection, that God particle, maybe that little round part of the Lego that click, click, that causes the connection, which we all have. And you notice every Lego has both, it could attach itself to another part, or it could allow another to attach itself to it. And that's just like humans. We allow an attachment, or we disassociate ourselves from an attachment, or we don't let it bond at all. But yeah, it is a division phase. This is a divide and conquer. And now that we're doing it to ourselves, the ones who implemented this whole puppeteer act, this puppeteer mental prison, they're probably just sitting back, looking at us, watching us police ourselves, enslave ourselves. You know, speaking of enslavement, slavery definitely still exists. Just yesterday, last night, I was speaking about this with my wife. Last night, at the local deli, there's a guy in there, and he works in. It's a young guy, and it's funny because like he's been kind of emulating me. He try every time I come in the store, he's trying to sound like me now. he wants to purchase a coat that I have. I mean, it's funny, you know. But I talked to him. He's a foreigner. He's from probably I don't know, Middle East somewhere. I don't want to name a country. I don't want to be specific. He's from the Middle East somewhere. But last night he mentioned that his boss, I mean, in conversation, it's not like he just blurted this out, like, hey, help me. It's not like he did that, and not to laugh about it. But in conversation, he mentioned that he doesn't get a day off. And, as I was walking away, and, I left for conversation ended, I walked out the store, paid for my stuff, whatever, walked out the store. I'm going home, and I'm thinking, wow, he's a slave. This guy's a slave, man. Okay, he gets his little paycheck, and they give him a little room and board. But isn't that what the slave masters did back in the days? I mean, this guy is a slave, man. And I was like, wow, like, we don't know how lucky we really are, actually, most of us, to even have a job. So that kind of just tripped me out with that enslavement mindset. And it's still going on in America. It is going on. And separation, it causes us not to see it. You know what was real strange? What happened with this TikTok event that happened over the weekend? That was something else to watch, to witness. I mean, everyone just kind of went a little crazy about it. Like, wow. And now I see videos posted of some individuals who actually deleted their account because they was, I guess, probably just angry. And just like, hey, fuck it. Or maybe not even angry, but just had that fucking attitude. And they deleted the account, and now they're crying and shit, wishing they had the account back. And the whoever, the creators or whatever, you're not allowed to download it now on any of the Play stores or whatever. But maybe that'll change. But it's the control. And what this reminds me of is the mark of the beast, where the aspect about they shall the mark where you need to have it in order to buy and sell. I mean, this application is basically people's livelihood. TikTok is people's livelihood. Other applications as well, but this application is like, I don't know, it's like it seeps so much of your soul. It steals so much of your soul. You're so embedded into it. And it helps. I understand it helps. It helps people's financial situation. But, we were warned of many things in the Bible. And this gets me leading to this aspect. Do you think money is the root of all evil? I don't believe money is the root of all evil. I believe money reveals the root of evil within a person. Some people stay themselves when they get money. Some become such dickheads that they're unrecognizable. But yet again, that's that. Why, when we were little, what it was called? Oh man, peer pressure. Peer pressure. That's that peer pressure to be included. Inclusion. Peer pressure. But yeah, even in the academia, even in the academia, I guess, the science, when scientists submit a report, it goes through a peer review. A peer review. others have to okay it. Your opinion. It's just funny, like, it's a letter. But yeah, peer review to me reminds me of peer pressure. So they go through it too. And what's that? Yet again, separation. It's always separation. There's separation in every aspect of our lives. And that is what separates us, the separation that we live, that we have to live through. But I just had to say that. This is just thoughts running through my head. Anyway, happy Friday. I hope you guys have a good day and a good weekend. Take care.